welcome back to another episode of Call of Cthulhu. Sorry I had to cut the last one short, but we're gonna try to breeze through this chapter and grab everything else for maybe the chapter 4. The only thing I'm gonna try differently this time is I don't know if I can go up to the cult members. I don't know if I can just be like, "Hey, what's up?" They'll probably grab me and it'll be game over, but I'll try it. But yeah, Bradley and I are in the mansion. I was gonna say no because I know this leads to him getting stabbed in the gut, supposedly by Charles, but it's also in my head.
Follow
I
me.
don't know.
I know the place. Who left this light on?
I got one. Let's put it in parapsychology. Just psychology. The parapsychology is for control. Barricade this.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does
There's
this tell me?
Cthulhu fish.
What kind of meat is this? This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
Mm-hmm.
The boy was probably here, smashed his plate on the floor.
He said either it was like if father argues again or if
Sarah
he has to
Hawkins'
eat the
plate.
food again, he was gonna smash
Why did
his
she
plate,
leave it
but he
untouched?
didn't.
Something happened at this table. An argument?
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
I don't know. I want to eat octopus, whatever that is.
Silas managed to bring the fire under control, but it was already too late for the Hawkins.
Charles and Sarah's wedding, as painted by Sarah herself. Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
Mm-hmm. Oh, let me just clear this stuff.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Psychology.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? Did it stop at the time of the fire? Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn? They had a fight. Why? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
In a fight.
Did someone escape the fire?
I think that's everything.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee.
I mean, if I was burning alive, I think I'd run like that too. But you also should stop, drop, and roll.
And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I think that some of your colleagues should turn in their badges. This room is bursting with evidence that seriously contradicts the official inquiry.
Well, of course, Mr. Holmes. Like what?
I found a bottle of whiskey. Empty.
Well, that must have been a loss for you.
No glass. I suspect one of them drank heavily to calm down. Charles, most probably.
That's pretty thin. Who says that bottle hadn't been there for a while?
I can tell where young Simon was, but not his parents. Where were their bodies found?
I can't help you on that one. Charles and Sarah's bodies had already been carried away when I got here.
Without your authorization? By whom?
Silas?
Marshall, Andrews, Chief West. We never deal with cases like that, you know. So... well...
It would seem at least one person fled the crime scene.
What'd you say?
That mark on the door. Someone's hand slid down there. The left side has no mark. The door was open and that someone left.
For God's sake. I mean, if it's Charles or Sarah, they wouldn't have left their son.
They would rather die in the flames as a family instead of calling for help? I don't buy it.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah.
I was under the impression the fire started around midnight.
Yes, Silas banged on our door around 1 a.m. Poor devil ran so hard he was almost belching his lungs out.
This clock burned before 10 p.m.
That's impossible. What you imply? Silas never would have hurt the Hawkins family. Besides, Dr. Fuller confirmed the hour of death in his report. Your clock must have already have stopped.
Dr. Fuller?
A brilliant surgeon, and a friend of the family. I'm sure he took the matter to heart. So, excuse me if I value his opinion over yours.
So be it. Let's move on. I suspect this lamp caused the fire.
That's what the investigation suggested, too.
But does your report mention the bloodstains? The lamp didn't fall, it was thrown at someone.
For heaven's sakes, no. The report doesn't mention that.
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
Yeah, let me just throw these out of my way. More for psychology.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
This door is locked.
Yeah, it's Charles' study. More medicine.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. The same bandages that I saw in the warehouse on the docks. And given the bloodstains, I'd also say that it's the same person.
Charles trying to cover his burns. I don't know, would...
This
if
door
you're,
is blocked from the outside.
burning like that, like they show in the flashback, would that burn, like, would that make you bleed, or would it just cauterize itself?
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818. Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
It's a pretty good story.
This place was falling apart long before the fire.
No comment on the family portrait.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
More medicine.
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
I play mine, so don't have to worry about that.
Greek mythology. Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla.
Like the ship.
Dark water history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies. A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century.
Yeah, now they got Leviathan meat.
20,000 leagues under the sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
Crowbar.
A crowbar could prove useful. There's something disturbing about this painting.
Yeah, it looks like the end. When all the stuff was floating in the air.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Did I see something? Okay, not those papers or anything.
Locked.
Locked.
The boys' room. A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world?
The monsters. His father, probably.
Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed. Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family? What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
Could he also see the... Was it kind of like a... What is it called? Oracle? Because Sarah Hawkins is the oracle for...
What was going through that boy's mind?
But
What will her room reveal about her? Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
See if I can crack it with investigation, otherwise I'll just use the key. Nope.
This padlock is too complicated for me. Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Honestly, Charles is not the bad guy they make him out to be.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold. It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why. Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life. Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
Oh, I knew it. Okay. Thought I wouldn't had to get high enough occultism to do it. I can't investigate it though. I think that's everything in here.
Bradley? Is that you?
Before I do that, I'm gonna go talk to Bradley.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance. If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects. Did you hear that?
Time to get ambushed. Checked everything else.
Is anyone there? You! Stop! Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
I'll cover you.
I'm gonna use this lamp a little bit more because I almost never.
This door was closed earlier. Where did he go? They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips. Seems like this came from a log.
3353.
It looks like an old seaway map. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
Do you really think that your fugitive came in here? I don't see any way out.
Charles Hawkins was keeping her father's letters from her. Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well.
Because they were there at the miraculous catch.
I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. Probably. It looks like a freehand map of dark water. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why. The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. As if the bookcase has been moved several times. Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk?
Strange. No ship has left Darkwater's shore for years. Maybe he kept them for sentimental reasons.
Charles Hawkins was a sort of traveler, right?
More like an adventurer, I guess. He left for months, exploring remote places and abandoned temples.
Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk? There must be a link with the Seaway map.
3 and 53.
This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
Here. Here?
Looks like it worked.
Yep.
Well done, Pierce.
Charles Hawkins was a sort of traveler, right?
Okay, that's what.
More like an adventurer, I guess.
Here we go to the tunnels of death. I'm still not sure how exactly everything turned out because Bradley, we see him die, but he didn't die. Really. So unless this whole segment is just in my mind, how do I get from meeting Bradley to going to the mansion to going to the asylum? I don't understand.
The secret passage, under the manor. It's like a detective novel. That guy must have already gotten far.
Yeah. And he had a direct means of entry to the crime scene. We must find him.
What is this place? It's more than just a tunnel.
3 seats.
Look. Someone's been here recently.
Flashbang.
Did Charles Hawkins use this place? Who were the others?
I'm gonna guess Fuller and what's the other guy's name? I can get this. There we go. That. And that. I'm gonna guess it's Fuller and Fitzroy for the other guy. Because they're like the 3 heads of this cult.
What is this mask supposed to represent? Whatever Charles Hawkins hid here, he didn't want it in his house.
The mask?
This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress. Sarah Hawkins. Was she hiding from someone? Whoever was sitting here could have seen Sarah Hawkins. Could this be related to her death?
Is there nothing else here? I don't think that's the Necronomicon.
This padlock is too complicated for me.
Bro!
A disfigured saint. What does it mean?
Cthulhu Daddy? I don't know. I should take the mask, but I guess not.
Of course.
And something tells me that the key is climbing these steps. There's tunnels all over this island. Given the size of this cave, there's gotta be other entrances.
The passage continues further down. Might as well start with that.
I ain't gonna squeeze in there. I'll find another way. If possible, I prefer not to ruin my uniform.
Fine, fine. Go look for another entrance. I'll try my luck down below.
Okay. Like, I like Bradley, but come on. It's just a little bit of water? Question mark?
Some kind of dream catcher. If I touch it, it'll turn to dust. An old diary. A sad way to go.
The,
These
creature
paintings must be
that
several
has the
centuries
shape.
old. This monstrous creature must be an allegory.
I like how I have no comment on whatever this is. It's supposed to be like a depiction of a squid person, I think, but...
These
still.
buildings seem to have come out of the water.
Put a little bit more in this psychology, I think. Yeah.
Time has weakened these structures.
Okay.
I don't have time to search them all. This oil again. What is it used for?
The lanterns. If you've noticed, they're all green. Because someone had the sick idea before to try, let's take the oil from like whale blubber and liquefied whale brains and all that and use it as oil for stuff.
What's going
So
on
why
here?
not for a leviathan fish?
Piers!
Shush.
Keep your voice down. We're not alone.
Good God. What have you got me into?
We'll see. I'll go on. Try to go down on your side.
Yeah, there's a passage. I'll meet you at the bottom.
Here we go. Do not interact with the painting until ready.
A table for sacrifice?
Mm-hmm.
A mass grave. Locked.
Okay, kind of gone through.
An engraved whalebone. A strange creature has been carved into it. Probably a figure of worship. Oh God. I gotta. Oh, I can't breathe. What's happening?
This is good. Ooh,
Is it my turn?
this
Yes.
is new too.
It is time. You will soon be one of us, if your body and mind are ready.
I dream of it every night. I have constant visions. I am ready.
Good enough. Prove it to us.
It's like in my dream.
Wait, no, that's not new. I
It
just
seems
don't
to have been
remember.
used recently. Probably some sort of ritual. Pre-classical Latin? Let's see what it says. What is this awakening they talk about? And this sacred flesh?
My sanity's still good. I can't go to my sanity to look at it. I don't think there's anything I need through here. Just about to go out.
damn it.
Oh my god, oh my god. I don't know what it's so
You
funny.
who sleeps.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Under your immortal
Ya Cthulhu Nithsiha Fitagan.
Photography.
grant him your flesh and accept his, so that his body and yours.
Locked.
Oh, that's the other side. That's
Yibithink. Hupadk Cthulhu Bithinkor.
Bittencourt.
Grant him your mind and accept his, so that his mind and yours may be one.
Yeloig Hupadk Cthulhu Loigna.
Grant him your dreams and accept his, so that the paths of your souls finally intertwine.
I'll take a look. Cthulhu Kasha. Somebody over there?
Let his soul guide you to us, just as your dreams guided it to you.
Leave me alone. Yep, I'm not supposed to go up there. Bug shug.
Let your dreamers open the way, so that the day finally comes when you will awaken.
The game's like, you can't be that stupid. You're not supposed to be detected by those guys.
I feel him.
You are gifted indeed. Not another word. Let him pass through every part of you. Bring me more sacred flesh. You will sleep. We pray for your return into the kingdom of the earth.
So we can all die? Good idea.
It looks like a kind of deep coma. What could this ritual have done to them? Again, this primitive writing.
We are ready for the ceremony. What about your protege?
His awakening is complete. He will join you shortly.
And we get to kill Bradley Scene and then a run.
Bradley, what are you doing here?
I saw two odd-looking guys coming down. Seemed up to no good. What in the world is this?
An intruder!
Oh, shit! Don't move! Police!
He's so stupid.
Don't move! I won't hesitate.
Bradley, get
to
back!
shoot.
Get back!
You asked for it. Charles, you shouldn't have seen this. Ah!
No. Better speech.
caving in. I need to get out of here.
You don't have to tell me twice. Here we go.
My leg! Ah.
Stupid cultists. Go into the light.
Light! At last.
Yeah, I don't understand this part. How we went from all of this to the insane asylum. And how Bradley did not die. Unless I just imagine that because... I don't know. It's weird. You weren't supposed to see this. I don't know.
Prepare another shot for injection.
Of course it's you. Old lady.
He's having a seizure.
He will survive. A strong subject. There, he's opening his eyes.
You saved him, Fuller.
I can't get up.
Don't move, Pierce. You can certainly say that you gave us a scare.
What did you do to me? Undo these straps!
Whoa, go easy, my friend.
You were dead. He killed you.
Are you sure he's better?
He was dead. Me too, we were dead. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, my friend.
What? No!
Was he injecting me with that goop stuff?
What happened to me? Where am I? This foul gas again.
Oh, so it's the same as the stuff in the...
No, please.
mountains.
I can't leave here.
You've got no choice, Sanders, and neither do we.
No, you don't understand. If I go out, he'll see me. No, no!
You're leaving this cell.
Please. I don't want him to find me.
Well, I can't help you. This guy again. Oh, oh. I was in that bed.
They tracked and hunted me, pursued me right into their dreams. They scribbled over their maps in the wake of my lonely wanderings. No sea is dark enough to hide the color of my blood. No wind strong enough to scatter my dreams.
Yeah, you think you're all it. Just wait till the end, we're gonna counter your butt. Yeah, hard no until next guy tries to do it. But I don't understand. What's...
When the last of them rises up, you will choose.
Unless they've been mind controlled, this is the end.
I will not be here to bear
The warehouse.
witness to it, because you will have released me.
Why would a bunch of people want to release something that kills everyone?
Or theirs.
You there. Wake up. Come on, stand up. We don't have much time.
It's too bad you die. There's gotta be a way.
Can
to
you stand
stop
up?
it, right?
Who are you?
Called
A friend of Ethan Bradley. It was he who told me that you had been interned here.
Wait. Bradley is really alive? I don't understand. You filled me so full of drugs I can't distinguish dream from reality.
Please believe that I have nothing to do with these disgraceful treatments. Look, I don't have time to explain everything. I'm not really supposed to be here. And the same goes for you, according to Ethan. You must leave as soon as possible, and as unobtrusively as possible. I've brought you your clothes. Let me go ahead. We'll meet upstairs.
Wait a minute.
Trying to think. How am I supposed to escape? What do they do to patients?
What's going on here? What do they do to the patients to make them so terrified?
I would really like to know. I only see them when they are brought up for medical treatment, for problems they didn't have before going downstairs. But this is neither the time nor the place to talk about that. We must not stay here. There are 2 men standing guard near the stairs. It's the only way to the floor above. I shall try to distract them, and get at least one to come with me. All you need to do is to follow me as soon as the way is free.
Understood.
Yeah, I can't open any of these.
Poor wretch.
That would be terrible. You just suffer down here.
Dr. Colden, I would like to say that I'm surprised to see you, but we all know that your curiosity will be your ruin.
I don't understand. These people need care. You keep them in this terrible place as if...
Go back upstairs where your patients are waiting for you to treat them. As for you, gentlemen, do not disappoint me anymore. No one enters or leaves.
You
just hope.
Damn it. I'll have to find a way of getting rid of those two myself.
Yep.
I told you not to let her come down. I know. Do it again, I'll report you. All right, I know.
The machine is working again, but the control wheels haven't been put back on.
I was just going to the storage room. I can bring them to you.
No, Dr. Fuller doesn't want us touching the pressure valves.
As you want. I'm gonna see if there's sleeping pills left. They've run out again upstairs.
Put a few aside for me, will you? And above all, leave the wheels where they are.
A control wheel to mount on a plumbing system.
You. Yeah, you there. Come here.
What do you want?
Sleep.
Do this guy's
That's all.
request.
Sleep.
This
You don't want to leave?
Last time I blew up
No!
the,
Have you seen the storm that's brewing? I'm fine here. Except for one problem.
You want sleeping pills, right?
Yeah. And in exchange, I can make noise. Lots of noise.
You'll draw the guards to your cell to allow me to escape.
So, you in? Find something to make me sleep, and I'll take care of the guards for you.
Is it the noise that disturbs you?
No, it's the nightmares. We all have them here. That's what wakes us up. And afterwards, there's no way to get back to sleep.
I'll find you some pills.
Go look in the storage room. There must be sleeping pills there.
If I walk, I do not stop. If I do not stop, he does not catch me. If he does not catch me, I do not stop. Good God. What could this machine be used for? The corpse is complete. Whose are these limbs? Is there a connection between this corpse and the machine?
Or should I do the corpse? I'm gonna do one of these. I'm not gonna do the blow up.
This machine seems to consume a great deal of electricity. What will happen if I increase the current to the limit? What is going on here?
Bad things. Medical record of Sanders. Whichever
Have I
one get
activated
first.
anything? Worse and worse. What's the connection between this meat and the electrical installation?
I actually kind of want to see what this does. Probably some good stuff in here.
Zoology, esotericism, mineralogy, and a full shelf on cephalopods.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah Hawkins. She was a patient here. Dementia? Self-inflicted wounds? Anatomy, anthropology, nothing surprising. It's done. Now for the others.
One, two, three, four, five, six.
What is welling up inside? I feel it in my head and in my body. It grows and swells and has strength of ocean.
some book in here or something.
The green gas leaves from here, and it runs through the whole building.
Bro, I can never lock things.
This padlock is too complicated for me. This valve controls the pressure. A duct. It's impossible to break this chain with my bare hands.
Okay.
Now for the next step.
Just put it there, but I'm not gonna do it. Finally.
Perfect.
It's on the other side where that guy is. That's right. Where was it? Another cogwheel. I don't want it. I need sleeping pills. I think I'm gonna leave this episode here, and then we all pick up. I'll try to find either the pills or I'll just flip all the levers, and we'll do Frankenstein. Thank you guys for watching so far, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.